Okay, take 5. Today is a pretty rare astronomical event as far as I'm aware. It is a super blue blood moon. Super blue blood moon. Now, what is a super blue blood moon and why is it so rare? Well, a supermoon occurs when the moon is at its closest point to Earth. You see, the orbit of the moon around the Earth is not a perfect circle. Sometimes it's further away, sometimes it's closer. And when a full moon occurs at a point when the moon is at its closest pass of Earth, you get a supermoon. That's because the moon appears about 14% bigger in the sky. And it appears biggest in the sky just at the time it rises, because the light from the moon is passing through more atmosphere before it gets to your eyes, and therefore it's diffracted more and it appears bigger. It's a bit of an optical illusion, but the moon is in fact bigger in the sky because it's closer, but it'll appear huge just as it's rising. So that's the supermoon. The blue moon is when there's 2 full moons in one calendar month, and this is the second full moon in January. Today is January 31st, 2018, in case you're watching this video sometime in the future. And the third part of today's moon, the blood moon, is so called because there is a lunar eclipse, but it's not a total lunar eclipse, it's a partial lunar eclipse, which means only part of the moon is covered by the shadow of the Earth. And obviously the part that's covered by the shadow of the Earth is blocked out completely, but the rest of the moon is in the kind of fuzzy shadow along the edge, and it appears to glow red, hence it's called a blood moon. Now, when all these 3 things occur together, first of all, it's rare enough to get a supermoon. It's rare enough to get a blue moon, hence the phrase once in a blue moon. And to have those 2 things occurring together is a rare enough feat. But to have them occur at the same time as a lunar eclipse, well, that's even rarer again. Now, the only trouble is in this part of the world where I am, which is Ireland, we won't get to see the blood moon. We won't get to see the lunar eclipse because it will be visible only in the Americas, North America in particular, and Asia, and I think Australia and New Zealand maybe. I'm not quite sure the exact path of it, but either way, it's not going to be visible in this part of the world. But it's still worth looking at the super blue moon, which is what we will get in this part of the world today. Now, the plan is to go and try and get some pictures of it and also some video, and let's see how it turns out. It's worth getting as a photograph because it's such a rare event. Now, the only trouble is I have 2 children hanging off me today, so I don't know how this is going to go. This could just go pear-shaped completely and it might not work out at all. And there's a couple of other things working against me, but we're going to try it. We're going to see how it goes and see how it turns out. The plan I have is to photograph the moon rising behind a place called Blackrock Castle. Now, I've used an app on my phone called the Photographer's Ephemeris, which is a free app, and it's actually, scratch that, it might not be free, but I've paid for it anyway. If it's not free, I've bought it and downloaded it. I can't remember because I've had it so long. And basically you can calculate relative to any position on the map where and at what time the moon will rise, the sun will set, the moon will set, etc. It's a great tool for planning photographs and videos and working around light and where the light will be on a given time and a given day. And there's a couple of things working against me. The first place I'm considering, and that's the place where I have to be in order to get Blackrock Castle silhouetted in front of the rising moon, is very close to the shore, and it just so happens that the rising moon coincides with a high tide, so there's not much shore for me to work with. Now, the tide will be receding from 5:30 today, which is the time that the moon will rise at, but it won't be receding fast enough for me to get exactly where I want to be. So we can see how it goes. The second thing that may work against me is there's a lot of showers today. Now, other than the showers, it is a pretty nice day. There's blue sky right now as I look outside. In any case, we get a video out of it and we get it uploaded. We have a bit of fun, we learn something new. All is not lost. Don't know how it's going to go yet. We're going to try and see how it works out. Hope you enjoy the video. Uh-oh.
That's it.
Okay, quick update. It is 4:30 now, half 4, 1 hour to go to sunset, and things aren't looking good. Right now, it's gone completely dark, almost to a point where you can't even film anymore. Well, let me show you. This is the radar taken at 4 p.m. We are just about here, and the moon will rise somewhere along this line here, this axis, and you can see the clouds are moving this way. So this big bank of rain here is just over us right about now. It's about 4:30 right now. This radar image was taken at 4 p.m. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that come 5:30 p.m. this big bank of cloud here will have moved out past us, and it will leave this big clear patch right in the line of where the moon is going to rise, hopefully. In fact, looking out the window right now, I see it is clearing up a bit. Believe it or not, that is clearing up. Okay, so we are in position. We're at Blackrock Castle. We're just where we want to be. It is 7 minutes past 5 right now, about 20 minutes to go before moonrise. And unfortunately, the weather is just being Irish. It's doing what Irish weather does. It rains when you never want it to rain. So I don't think we're going to get lucky, unfortunately. That gap I was hoping for in the line of clouds has come and gone. It's passed, and an even stronger bank of rain has come in over. The clouds look pretty dark over that way. My other camera is outside here taking a time lapse, just because we're here and I might as well do something. So yeah. What can you do? Fingers crossed though, we've 20 minutes to go. We might get lucky, who knows. Okay, just down here is where I want to be, and swing around here. You see Blackrock Castle is just over here. Now the problem is this bank of dark cloud here, which is moving in from this side, and the moon is supposed to rise just over here, and this cloud is moving rapidly eastwards. Yes, I think that's going to scupper our plans, but let's see how it goes. Okay, it's time to give up, I think. You can see Blackrock Castle here behind me, and the moon is supposed to rise around there. I was supposed to be down over there, but the tide is in even higher than I expected it to be, and I don't really have any access. And besides, it's starting to rain again. There's absolutely zero hope that we will get any kind of a moon or super blood blue moon shot tonight. Oh well. Apologize at this stage because I've put you through this whole video, and basically the day was a disaster. The whole project that I had planned never came to pass because of the weather, but what can you do? and I had shot all this footage, and I just thought it would be a complete waste of time if I didn't edit it into something and put it online, so hence the video you have just watched. Now, I can't let you go home empty-handed, so thank you for watching this whole video. And to close, here's some lovely footage I shot last year of the moon setting over a busy road with lights trailing and everything. It's fantastic. It was a video I made last year that I never finished, but it's some nice footage. It's a moon lapse, a time lapse of the moon setting. Watch out for the plane taking off in the middle of it. Oh yes, and by the way, I should mention that earlier on when I was doing this, or this, and the text was coming across the screen, I had it backwards, I had it all wrong. When you're looking at a screen, when you're looking at a camera with a screen next to it and the screen is looking at you, it's impossible. You can never figure out which way is which. While I have you here, I must ask that you please subscribe down below. Do subscribe down below here. There's a big red button and hit the bell. There's a little bell next to it. You get a little pop-up, tells you when I made a new video. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. These videos are a little bit of fun. They're kind of my release from the daily grind of work. So I hope you enjoy them as much as I enjoy making them. Bye.